Alright folks, the deck is Reno Druid. The goal of the deck is to survive the early turns using both removal, ramp, and armor gain to get to our late game, which includes an incredible number of layers of threats, courtesy of Hadronox and N'Zoth, which we can copy with Elise the Enlightened, as well as duplicate the battle cry of with Flobbidinous Floop. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I don't have much in the early game, so maybe a guess the way to... Nah, I just need removal stuff for Pirate Warrior. Maybe it's not pirates? Okay then. Probably should just go infinite with Elise and N'Zoth's then. And avoid having too many cards in hand, I think.
You aren't even ready for this.
I'm gonna take it slow. I do not want to let that get value here, right? Maybe I draw one and gain armor with the other.
Job done. The Barrens is slain.
Sure. Like, even if they're buffing stuff in hand, that's what the poison seeds are for. I maybe need to be concerned about a charge OTK. But just getting the cartouches down is probably a good idea.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Nice order. I just wanted them to have more armor, that's all. Okay, here's the Elise. I'm just gonna play the Hadro here. This deck's not running silence. And N'Zoth is our win condition anyway. I just want to go just want to cycle between Floop, Elise, and N'Zoth, so I don't want my hand to be too heavy during that. I've never seen that card played against me before, I don't think. Good thing we dealt with that playmaker though, right? Like that would have been kind of concerning for me. Well, one of those is much larger. But still concerning. How was Zephrys tech against combo? Also, like,
What to do?
Twitch chat is always right though, but I mean right now Twitch chat is arguing with itself. I do need to dump my hand at some point. I may just never play the Spreading Plague to avoid it diluting my Hadronox pool.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Nice hit. All right. I think it's Dirty Rat, Poison Seeds. Probably Deathlord. Really want to get that down, but I need to empty my hand first. Good enough. Next turn I want to get this down with Spooters as the priority, and then this. So I have the Floop, I have the Elise, just need the hand space. So next turn is almost always going to be Talon Swipe, or Malfurion Spooters. The Rotted Zombie, thank you for the host. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you are doing well. What were you up to today? That is not ideal. Okay. That's a large boy. How do I get the most amount of cards out of hand? I think it has to just be like so. Ideally, I would hit a 3-drop next turn because I need to get down to fewer cards. So hopefully I hit something. Well, everything in my deck is 3 or less, so I can play anything with the Malfurion next turn. I don't want the Malfurion getting caught in hand is the thing that hits Zeph. Wow. Yeah, I can just Hero Power into that with the... no, I can't Malfurion in Hero Power unless I hit a 1-mana card. Nice. Good draw. I don't think I'm dead here, right? Has the opponent played a wild card yet? There's one on board right now. And also, yes, like, Akali was played. I should have Hero Powered first to retain the armor. So, that's Blue Train, thank you for the 43 months. Shaman card draw and only minor gimmicks? Is this real life? Also, 43 months about complaining about Shaman card draw. Hey, your card's looking pretty good.
You aren't even ready for this.
These old bones just keep moving.
Here for a
Wow.
good time.
Also, if the opponent can get to, like, a reasonable legend rank with only standard cards, shouldn't that be something that's kind of impressive? Like, they would be at a disadvantage if that were the case. Should be commending them. Only 17 damage.
My thoughts are plagued.
Could go Reno Floop, or, no, I can't play the Elise. Probably just Zeph here, right?
My thoughts are plagued. Your wish is my suggestion.
Just take the twist. See if I get something worthwhile off of this.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
I don't know if I need to go infinite this game, to be honest.
Wretched story.
How much damage could I possibly take here?
Need a hand, Explorer?
Just gonna accept the overdraw. The only card that matters is Naturalize. Trademark Griff, thank you for the prime. Thank you, Mr. Forte, for making such good Hearthstone content on top of the comedy and stuff. So thank you for that support. Nothing in our deck is very good. Just the Naturalize is okay. I'm kind of sad about that, but... Oh, of course. Got the Hadro. Where did the Tree of Life come from? I chose it. I said, you know what I need? I need a Tree of Life. Double Tree of Life? What, are you crazy? That's an infinite Tree of Life. Ooh! No board clears. Or no, the Brave might have been better there. Just to try and snipe the Hadro and reduce the value. Also, I've got 1, 2, 3 more N'Zoths. Seems like we're in a good spot. How'd I do? Why play a card here when we don't need to? Actually, you know what I do need to do? Get that sweet, sweet Tree of Life. Just get the animation going. Spaceman Spiff! Thank you for the 11 months. So the unfortunate thing is we only have 3 more N'Zoths, so I don't know. I don't know how I win from here. I guess I could also have the potential for 3 more Renos or 4 more Renos, but I don't think that's as good as more N'Zoths. Horizon, thank you for the 8 months. That boy's pretty thick. Probably make him dead. Really would have liked a Mulch there. Baron, thank you for the 100 bits. Our homes, our tombs? Where have I heard that before? I need to be able to clear off my board next turn for another N'Zoth. Doesn't the Spreading Plague oversaturate the Taunt pool? Yes. That's why I have not played it this game, but it's too good of a card into aggro where your Taunt pool is less important.
This is not what we stood for.
But if the opponent is running Elysiana, well then they better get some good minions that are useful off of them. Eventually they're going to run out of cards, right? I almost accidentally pressed the unturn button. Like, I don't think Elysiana changes the outcome of this game when they still have to deal with the board. Is there a chance you win this? Oh, I'm way ahead. So yes, I think there's a good chance we win this. What? Oh. That's pretty funny. Hey, we got a Hydra this time. That's getting increasingly less likely. What if they use Bran plus double Cold Light? Seems unlikely without a Dead Man's Hand. Like, I don't think a... Okay. I don't think a random Rush Warrior is just gonna slap a... Sure. Or Mecha'thun? No, you need more cards for the combo than they have. That's maybe concerning, but not terribly so. That you're fixated on like weird worst case scenario options that I don't think are applicable here. Just want to soften up this. Gonna get Elysiana from that Mulch. I don't think that Elysiana does anything. These Rattlegores never hit me in the face, right? I'm gonna need to deal with the Kargath Prime that comes down though. Maybe I should have held the Mulch for that, but...
Here for a good time.
Hadronok save you? I mean, I've got yet another N'Zoth in hand as well. Wait, I guess I do take some damage here, don't I? Nope, because they're not playing the Kargath. That's good because it crowds board slot space. Like, I'm happy about that.
I'm not too young to fight.
Less happy about that, though. Rattlegore! Okay. Just gotta run everything into this. Have they played the Mulch minion? Yes, it was the Druid adapt thing. One more turn to make sure I get full N'Zoth value.
These old bones just keep moving. Unity.
Oof. That's actually kind of a problem. Should still be able to stabilize here. So they're just gonna stop trading? If they stop trading, then... Like, I feel like that gives me an advantage in fatigue. Alright. 6 here. So they fatigue for 6, I fatigue for 7. They can't get through all these. I just send everything upstairs. Including my face. Then they take 6. Does this change the breakpoint? So they go to 13, right? Because they hero power. They take 6, they go to 8, up to 10. So I don't need to tempo the Reno, right? I don't need, like, I don't need to. I can, because the game's over, but I don't need to. Right? Because they just... Yeah. I win in 2 turns. Right, because they take 7, plus the hero power is 10, and they die. The N'Zoth made it a lot closer than I had hoped. Oh god. Oh no. I think this deck is running in a Grand Slam. I'm not ready for this. Leftmost card has been in hand the whole game. One of them has to hit the Zeph, right? I think I keep the Nature Studies and the Spreading Plague against Paladin, especially if it's odd Paladin. The Spreading Plague is going to be pretty good. And just throw out an Armor Vendor. Like, even against other Paladins, I feel like Spreading Plague is not a bad keep. I'd like to find some of my ramp. Hey, welcome, Wask. I'm assuming it's hand buff. Could also be Libram with the Knight of Anointment. It's just like a good card, right? Either way, I think I want to take both minions off the board to play around Hand of Doll. Because it's likely either that or Conviction that was drawn off of the Knight. So either way, it's probably worth keeping their board clean.
Reporting for duty.
Owl? I feel like that's probably fine here, right? I think I can do better than a Nature Studies for reduction on the Howl. I could also go Nature Studies, look for like Jade Blossom, Wild Growth, and then if I fail on that, then just play the Howl. The problem is I don't really know what I want off of the Studies yet, but I do want... I can play this next turn regardless. I'm gonna look for ramp. Guess that counts. Elise is fine. I think I'd probably just play the Talon though. So this is going to be a situation where the crab is much worse than it used to be, isn't it? Oh, okay. Well, good thing I played that Howl because we found the ramp. Like, it's still a threatening minion, but not nearly as much as it would be. Isn't that new Big Murloc just Big Priest hate? I don't see in what world it does anything against Big Priest. Big Priest doesn't summon minions from hand, they summon minions from deck.
This is not what we stood for.
It's just a way worse Dirty Rat in my eyes. Yeah. That's kind of how I see it too. I think it has some potential in like a Reno Shaman. Because it's okay. The Whiz Kid, thank you for the 100 bits. And Bua Noir, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that support. I don't even think it'll be played in Murloc Shaman. Seems too slow. Oh, Murloc Shaman wants absolutely nothing to do with that card. It doesn't want to pay more than 3 mana for a card, other than old Murkai. Beginning to turn 7 and Mutinous actually rips something out of the hand of a big priest. You're gonna win that game regardless. Well, not necessarily, but like the point is that like ripping something from hand doesn't do anything against big priest. Like that's more of the concern, you know? Ow. $20 damage.
Your wish is my suggestion.
They've used a lot of burst already. So they've only buffed once. And they can't conviction, so even if they have charge minions, I don't think I'm dead. Chargers would be 4/4s, 10 damage, 13. I should be fine. I think it's more risky to like give them additional cards here. Peter, thank you for the 8 months. 8 months already? How time flies. Keep up the great work. Love your streams and the YouTube videos. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that support. Alright, I think we're going, we saw a broom. Seems good. I think I need to start getting some armor gain. All of those are buffed minions. I don't want to bring them into play for free. So I've played Talon and this. Those are my death rattles so far. Hey Rotor, glad you made it to a stream.
Reporting for duty.
Wow, that's a weak turn.
Need a hand, Explorer?
Double Nazoth, double Reno. I believe that was off the top, so I wouldn't have been able to rat it anyway. They have one more Glowstone, one more Smuggler's run in terms of their hand buff capabilities.
Don't worry, Lux. The cavalry's here.
Good hit. I think eventually I'll draw into the poison seeds, and that can buy me some time.
Do try to keep yourselves
Ooh.
alive.
I can mulch that.
Hands off!
feel like Mulch is better than Naturalize right now. One card is a big difference.
Job's done.
Next turn I get this down into the branching paths and then just have a really solid set of N'Zoths. Like the second N'Zoth actually gets even better because I'll have more Kartut defenders at that point. And wait, that's in their deck. That's fine. They have chargers, but I don't think it'll matter. We've already seen the Samuro, so they shouldn't be able to get through the wide board that we're about to create. But we can actually go N'Zoth. It will bring back our Kartut defenders. It'll also bring back Talon, which draws our Hadronox. We can go Hadronox Naturalize, and that should be good.
Reporting for duty.
And then the second N'Zoth has the potential to be really, really good because of the possibility of bringing back Hadro.
I'm almost out of cards.
This deck is pretty sweet. Every game just kind of feels like a slog in a good way.
The victory is yours.
Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Wynn, Bizzle Jizzix, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Keys404, Korback, Noggleshire, Notorious HS, Shadow1 TV, Sognisman, and Fanfix.